Okay, today we are wishing our two Gregory O. Nedak Travel Scholarship winners bon voyage. Thor Harland and Branden Canepa. There she is. We wish you guys well on your trip. They both leave in May and coincidentally are traveling about the same time. That was not planned, but that's kind of cool. We will be following both of them on our website and on Facebook. So we'll be posting some of their travel insights as they journey through parts of Spain, France, and England, and sharing some of their photos. Most of you know the GOH Travel Scholarship, as we call it, is specifically designed to encourage both professional design employees and support staff to make a meaningful connection with the firm's core vision and values while broadening knowledge and exposure to other cultures and lifestyles. So before they go, I'd like to invite Branden and Thor to come on up and just tell us a little bit about their trip, where they're going. They both know they have to be brief. But come on up, Branden. You get to be our first.
I wrote something, but it's really short, I promise. Okay, so the focus of my travel will be to walk the Camino Francés, or the Way of St. James in Spain. I'll be traveling to Madrid, taking a train to northern Spain on May 22nd, and will return after 18 days. I'll briefly go through Barcelona, and I'll be back on June 8th. I plan to walk an average of 15 miles a day on the Camino, starting in Astorga in the Leon province, which is in northern Spain, and hopefully finishing on the northwestern coast of Spain in the town of Murcia. Hopefully walking between 320 kilometers or 220 miles. Hopefully. But mine's really cheap there. So we'll see how that goes. And it's plentiful. So this will be a total immersion journey, interacting with the people of the regions of Leon and Galicia. Pilgrims have walked this route since the 10th century, and most of the architecture that I will experience is ancient. I will stay in farmhouses, pensions, converted monasteries, and I hope to experience the concept of placemaking in a whole new light along this journey, experiencing the people, the food, the architecture, and cultures in villages and small towns. So I want to thank Greg Nedak, who's in Cuba, and HBG for giving us the opportunity to go on these amazing journeys and allowing us the flexibility to travel. Thank you, Gary. And I want to thank Barry Marshall and Josh Flowers, who encouraged me to apply for this scholarship. And I also want to thank Rita Mucci, who is tutoring me on architectural history of Spain and some basic concepts of architecture to keep my eyes and mind open to. So thank you.
I also wanted to reiterate my thanks to the firm and Greg, I know he's not here, for this tremendous opportunity. I really can't wait. It's going to be a tremendous experience for me. I will be heading to London on the 21st of May, and then spending 5 days there, and then taking the channel to Paris for another 6 days after that. I've always been fascinated by contextual relationships in architecture. I think it's something that we deal with every day here in our work. And I wanted to go to two cities that kind of embrace that tension between history and progress. And I think Paris and London are probably the best examples of cities that are kind of rooted in a tremendous history of architecture, as well as embrace this kind of aggressive, avant-garde, forward-thinking approach to kind of the future of their architecture. So through my journeys, my goal is to kind of take a photographic documentation of those tensions, those kind of paradigm shifts, whether they're easy or harsh, and just see how they affect the society, how people react to each of those kind of paradigms, whether they gravitate more towards the history and the deep culture, or the kind of the unknown or the new age architecture, and then in the end compile that into a great book that catalogs all those experiences throughout my trip.